Under the new Trump administration policy, families crossing the U.S. border illegally are being rounded up, resulting in parents being separated indefinitely from their children as young as 18 months old. And Hollywood has something to say about it. I don't understand how anyone could work for it. ICE's policy of separating children from their families under the Trump administration is not only un-American, it's inhumane. Call 1-866-DHS-2-ICE and ask them. If you're smuggling a child, then we're going to prosecute you, and that child will be separated from you, probably, as required by law. If you don't want your child separated, then don't bring them across the border illegally, he said. Also read, John Oliver deports our disastrous immigration court system. Video, data that was reviewed by the New York Times in April showed that approximately 700 children had been taken from adults claiming to be their parents since October 2017, more than 100 of which were under the age of 4. That number was confirmed to the NYT in a statement from a spokesman for the Department of Health and Human Services. In addition, CNN reported Saturday that the U.S. lost track of 1,500 unaccompanied immigrant children that were placed in the homes of sponsors the last 3 months of 2017. President Trump's tweet blaming the Democrats for the policy that results in the separation of parents and children at the border only inflamed the issue. The rep's request for comment from the Department of Health and Human Services wasn't immediately returned. Put pressure on the Democrats to end the horrible law that separates children from their parents once they cross the border into the U.S. Catch and release, lottery and chain must also go with it, and we must continue building the wall. Democrats are protecting MS-13 thugs. Donald J. Trump, at Real Donald Trump, May 26, 2018, ICE destroying records as it is revealed that ICE lost track of 1,500 immigrant children that were separated from their mothers. What kind of evil dark st is happening in this country? My Saturday suggestion is reading. Also, the empathy we lack today will be the empathy we never receive when it's our turn, wrote Alyssa Mil. Also read, protesters greet Donald Trump's LA trip with cheers and an inflatable POTUS holding a KKK hood. Here are a handful of other celebrities who this issue touched deeply. I don't understand how anyone could work for it. ICE's policy of separating children from their families under the Trump administration is not only un-American, it's inhumane. Call 1-866-DHS-2-ICE and ask them. Milano, May 26, 2018. Are we really such monsters? It's difficult, but necessary. Just a reminder that we never learn from history. Also, the empathy we lack today will be the empathy we never receive when it's our turn. Jamel Hill, at Jamel Hill, May 26, 2018. How, if you believe in an inalienable right to pursue happiness, can you be okay with border agents separating children from their parents when they come here seeking asylum? Andy Richter, at Andrew Richter, May 26, 2018. Do we want our country to use emotional torture for border control? https://t.co/x6lwsrxia, Alan Alda, at Alan Alda, May 26, 2018. This isn't easy to read. But if you are an American, it must be read. We can't look away from this. https://t.co/jumbuks, Kumail Nanjiani, at Kumail, May 26, 2018. Jesus Christ. I assumed it'd be a necromancer who plunged us into this nightmare dimension, not a golfer with ADHD. https://t.co/c986668kh Patton Oswalt at Patton Oswalt, May 26, 2018. This can't be who we are becoming. https://t.co/q8r05 Henry Winkler at Winkler for real, May 26, 2018. I'm fighting to stop U.S. Customs and Border Protection from abusing immigrant children. Will you join me? https://t.co/ugalry6w6 Julianne Moore @Julianne Moore, May 26, 2018. Many Trump tweets have enraged me since he took office. This may be the worst. He is flat out lying about the most cruel and inhumane policy of his presidency. At least own the policy, you miserable coward. https://t.co/festifibusyen John Favreau at John Faves, May 26, 2018. The Holocaust did not end with people being called subhuman, constantly compared to criminals, put into yellow markers with children torn from the arms of screaming mothers. But it did start there. Gillette, May 26, 2018. From fellow politicians to Oscar winners and musicians, President Donald Trump casts a wide net in his internet insultery. Getty Images. Rahm Emanuel. On January 2, Trump tweeted, Chicago murder rate is record-setting, 4,331 shooting victims with 762 murders in 2016. If mayor can't do it, he must ask for federal help. The swipe at Emanuel allowed Trump to take a shot both at an elected Democratic mayor and his predecessor, for whom Rahm served as chief of staff. HopeLife.com. Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer. On May 9, Trump tweeted, crying. Chuck Schumer stated recently, I do not have confidence in him, James Comey, any longer. Then act so indignant. Trump tweeted, yes, Arnold Schwarzenegger did a really bad job as governor of California and even worse on The Apprentice. But at least he tried hard. The Terminator has had some tough words for Trump, and so the president hit back where it hurts. Schwarzenegger's ratings for The Apprentice, which he briefly hosted. Getty Images. Meryl Streep. On Jan. 9, Trump tweeted, Meryl Streep, one of the most overrated actresses in Hollywood, doesn't know me but attacked last night at the Golden Globes. Streep had some choice words for Trump during her speech at the Golden Globes, and the president noticed. NBC Rep. John Lewis. On Jan. 14, Trump tweeted, Congressman John Lewis should spend more time on fixing and helping his district, which is in horrible shape and falling apart. The congressman vowed to boycott Trump's inauguration, infuriating the newly elected president. Getty Images. Chelsea Manning. On Jan. 26, Trump tweeted, ungrateful traitor Chelsea Manning, who should never have been released from prison, is now calling President Obama a weak leader. Terrible. Trump, it seems, was not a fan of President Obama's decision to commute Manning's sentence. United States Army Senator Richard Blumenthal. On February 9, Trump tweeted, Sen. Richard Blumenthal, who never fought in Vietnam when he said for years he had, major lie, now misrepresents what Judge Gorsuch told him. Blumenthal is a near-constant presence on MSNBC criticizing Trump, so this counterpunch was pretty much inevitable. Photo by Chip Simotavilla. Getty Images. Mark Cuban. On February 12, Trump tweeted, I know Mark Cuban well. He backed me big time, but I wasn't interested in taking all of his calls. He's not smart enough to run for president. Cuban, a fellow billionaire and Hillary Clinton ally, has made a point of getting under Trump's skin throughout 2017. Getty Images. DNC Chairman Thomas Perez. On Feb. 25, Trump tweeted, congratulations to Thomas Perez, who has just been named chairman of the DNC. I could not be happier for him, or for the Republican Party. Nothing personal here, just a bit of trolling. Getty Images. Barack Obama. On March 4, Trump tweeted, "Hello, has President Obama gone to tap my phones during the very sacred election process? This is Nixon, Watergate. Bad, or sick guy." Trump went easier on his predecessor overall in 2017, but he didn't entirely forget about him. YouTube. NBC News reporter David K. Johnston. On March 15, Trump tweeted, "Does anybody really believe that a reporter, who nobody ever heard of, went to his mailbox and found my tax returns?" At NBC News. Fake news. Johnston, who got a rare subtweet from Trump, appeared on MSNBC with Rachel Maddow to discuss a portion of the president's 2005 tax return. NBC News. Snoop Dogg. On March 15, Trump tweeted, "Can you imagine what the outcry would be if it's Snoop Dogg, failing career and all, had aimed and fired the gun at President Obama? Jail time." The president apparently didn't care for a music video Snoop made in which the rapper seemingly shoots a fake Donald Trump. Getty Images. Freedom Caucus representatives. On March 30, Trump tweeted, "If it reap Mark Meadows, at Jim Jordan and at Raul Labrador would get on board, we would have both great healthcare and massive tax cuts." NBC. John Ossoff. On April 18, Trump tweeted, "Democrat John Ossoff would be a disaster in Congress. Very weak on crime and illegal immigration, bad for jobs and wants higher taxes." Say no. Trump campaigned hard for Ossoff's rival in Georgia's special congressional election, Republican Karen Handel. She won. Getty Images. James Comey. On May 10, Trump tweeted, "James Comey will be replaced by someone who will do a far better job, bringing back the spirit and prestige of the FBI." Trump fired FBI Director James Comey in May and has been angry at him ever since. Getty Images. Kathy Griffin. On May 31, Trump tweeted, "Kathy Griffin should be ashamed of herself. My children, especially my 11-year-old son, Barron, are having a hard time with this." Sick. Griffin took enormous incoming fire after a photo of her holding a model of Donald Trump's severed head went viral for all the wrong reasons. Getty Images. Crooked Hillary Clinton. Trump has mocked Hillary plenty of times, but recently on November 18, Trump tweeted, "Crooked Hillary Clinton is the worst and biggest loser of all time. She just can't stop, which is so good for the Republican Party. Hillary, get on with your life and give it another try in 3 years. Not much explanation needed here." Trump bested Crooked Hillary in 2016 and seems intent on reminding us forever and ever and ever. Getty Images. Sadiq Khan. On June 5, Trump tweeted, "Pathetic excuse by London Mayor Sadiq Khan, who had to think fast on his 'no reason to be alarmed' statement. SM is working hard to sell it." When terrorism strikes London, the city's Muslim mayor, Sadiq Khan, often finds himself in Trump's crosshairs. Getty Images. Loretta Lynch. On June 13, Trump tweeted, "AG Lynch made law enforcement decisions for political purposes, gave Hillary Clinton a free pass and protection. Totally illegal." Lynch took a widely criticized social meeting with Bill Clinton at an airport during the 2016 campaign, and Trump has been complaining about it ever since. Getty Images. Joe Scarborough and Mika Bleeding Face Brzezinski. On June 29, Trump tweeted, "I heard poorly rated at morning. Joe speaks badly of me, don't watch anymore. Then how come low IQ? Crazy Mika, along with Psycho Joe, came Mar-a-Lago 3 nights in a row around New Year's Eve, and insisted on joining me. She was bleeding badly from a facelift. I said no." Widely considered one of Trump's nastiest burns, the president was likely incensed by something the pair said on Morning Joe. MSNBC. Jeff Sessions. On July 25, Trump tweeted, "Attorney General Jeff Sessions has taken a very weak position on Hillary Clinton crimes. Where are emails?" Getty Images. Andrew McCabe. On July 25, Trump tweeted, "Problem is that the acting head of the FBI Alex Wong, Getty Images Sen. Lisa Murkowski. On July 26, Trump tweeted, "Senator Lisa Murkowski of the great state of Alaska really let the Republicans, and our country, down yesterday." To add, Murkowski helped kill Trump's dream to repeal Obamacare, and the president wanted to let her know how upset he was. But don't worry, she voted in favor of the tax cut bill just a few months later. Getty Images Sen. Mitch McConnell. On August 24, Trump tweeted, "The only problem I have with Mitch McConnell is that, after hearing repeal." Lindsey Graham. On August 17, Trump tweeted, "Publicity-seeking Lindsey Graham falsely stated that I said there is moral equivalency between the KKK, neo-Nazis, higher. Such a disgusting lie. He just can't forget his election trouncing. The people of South Carolina will remember." Graham has occasionally lightly criticized Trump, and the president isn't appreciated. Getty Images Sen. Jeff Flake. On August 17, Trump tweeted, "Great to see that Dr. Kelly Ward is running against Flake." Jeff Flake, who is weak on borders, crime and a non-factor in Senate. He's toxic. Flake has become the president's toughest GOP critic in the Senate, and Trump has not shied from giving it right back. Guess who voted for Trump's tax bill a few months later? Getty Images. James Clapper. On August 24, Trump tweeted, "James Clapper, who famously got caught lying to Congress, is now an authority on Donald Trump. Will he show you his beautiful letter to me?" Clapper has become a regular on MSNBC bashing Trump, which the president has noticed. CNN Sen. Bob Corker. On August 25, Trump tweeted, "Strange statement by Bob Corker considering that he is constantly asking me whether or not he should run again in 18. Tennessee not happy. Trump and Corker have traded increasingly nasty barbs on Twitter in recent months. Getty Images Sen. Bernie Sanders. On September 14, Trump tweeted, "Bernie Sanders is pushing hard for a single-payer healthcare plan, a curse on the U.S. Getty Images Sen. Rand Paul. On September 20, Trump tweeted, "Rand Paul is a friend of mine, but he is such a negative force when it comes to fixing healthcare. Graham Cassidy bill is great. And don't care." Paul, thought close to Trump, had been a recalcitrant force in the GOP quest to repeal Obamacare. Getty Images Sen. John McCain. On September 23, Trump tweeted, "John McCain never had any intention of voting for this bill, which his governor loves. He campaigned on repeal." McCain later voted for the tax cut bill, so maybe it's all good between them now. Getty Images. Carmen Yulín Cruz. On September 30, Trump tweeted, "The mayor of San Juan, who was very complimentary only a few days ago, has now been told by the Democrats that you must be nasty to Trump." Such poor leadership ability by the mayor of San Juan, and others in Puerto Rico, who are not able to get their workers to help. They want everything to be done for them when it should be a community effort. 10,000 federal workers now on island doing a fantastic job. Cruz criticized Trump's handling of hurricanes in Puerto Rico, and the president shot right back. Getty Images. Jemele Hill. On October 10, Trump tweeted, "With Jemele Hill at the mic, it is no wonder ESPN ratings have tanked. In fact, tanked so badly it is the talk of the industry." The ESPN host called Trump a white supremacist, and things went downhill from there. Getty Images Rep. Frederica Wilson. On October 19, Trump tweeted, "The fake news is going crazy with wacky Congresswoman Wilson, D., who was secretly on a very personal call, and gave a total lie on content." Wilson said she was in the car when Trump disrespected the wife of a fallen U.S. Solitaire. Trump furiously denied it. Getty Images. Tom Stair. On October 27, Trump tweeted, "Wacky." Getty Images. Sen. Elizabeth Warren. On November 3, Trump tweeted, "Pocahontas just stated that the Democrats, led by the legendary crooked Hillary Clinton, rigged the primaries. Let's go FBI." The reasons have been numerous. Getty Images. Sergeant Bowie Bergdahl. On November 3, Trump tweeted, "The decision on Sergeant Bergdahl is a complete and total disgrace to our country and to our military." Trump was never a fan of Bergdahl, who fell into Taliban hands under questionable circumstances. This tweet was protesting the decision to spare him jail time. Getty Images. Ralph Northam. On November 7, Trump tweeted, "Ralph Northam will allow crime to be rampant in Virginia. He's weak on crime, weak on our great vets, anti-Second Amendment," as in Georgia with John Ossoff. Trump went hard against the Democratic candidate in Virginia's gubernatorial race. Time he failed and Northam was victorious. Getty Images. Ed Gillespie. On November 7, Trump tweeted, "Ed Gillespie worked hard but did not embrace me or what I stand for. Don't forget, Republicans won 4 out of 4 House seats, and with the economy doing record numbers, we will continue to win, even bigger than before." Though Trump campaigned hard for Ed Gillespie in Virginia, when he lost the governor's race to Ralph Northam, Trump threw him under the bus. Getty Images. Kim Jong-un. On November 11, Trump tweeted, "Why would Kim Jong-un insult me by calling me old, when I would never call him short and fat? Oh well, I try so hard to be his friend, and maybe someday that will happen." Trump has ramped up the rhetoric with North Korea's leader as both nations inch closer to conflict. Getty Images. Sen. Al Franken. On November 16, Trump tweeted, "The Al Frankenstein, sick, picture is really bad, speaks 1,000 words. Where do his hands go in pictures 2, 3, 4, 5? Franken's troubles with the same issue." Getty Images. LeVar Ball. On November 19, Trump tweeted, "Now that the 3 basketball players are out of China and saved from years in jail, LeVar Ball, the father of LiAngelo, is unaccepting of what I did for his son, and that shoplifting is no big deal. I should have left them in jail." Trump claimed credit for getting Ball's son out of a Chinese prison, but then blasted him for being insufficiently grateful. Getty Images. Phil Griffin. On November 29, Trump tweeted, "So now that Matt Lauer is gone, when will the fake news practitioners at NBC be terminating the contract of Phil Griffin? And will they terminate low-ratings Joe Scarborough based on the unsolved mystery that took place in Florida years ago? Investigate." Trump wanted more blood after NBC ousted Matt Lauer over sexual misconduct and trained his fire on network chief Phil Griffin. "We are doing just fine," May blasted Trump's decision to retweet a far-right British group, and Trump told her to mind her own business. Getty Images. Brian Ross. On December 2, Trump tweeted, "Congratulations to at ABC News for suspending Brian Ross for his horrendously inaccurate and dishonest report on the Russia witch hunt. More networks and papers should do the same with their fake news." Trump gave Ross the business for reporting inaccurate news about Michael Flynn. ABC. Doug Jones. On December 8, Trump tweeted, "Last thing the Make America Great Again agenda needs is a liberal Democrat in Senate where we have so little margin for victory already." The Pelosi-Schumer puppet Jones would vote against us 100% of the time. He's bad on crime, life, border, vets, guns. Vote Roy Moore. Trump threw all his chips in for Roy Moore in Alabama, despite Moore being accused of sexual misconduct with minors. It didn't work, and Puppet Jones was triumphant. Getty Images. Dave Weigel. On December 9, Trump tweeted, "At Dave Weigel at Washington Post put out a phony photo of an empty arena hours before I arrived at the venue, with thousands of people outside, on their way in. Real photos now shown as I spoke. packed house, many people unable to get in. Demand apology. Kirsten Gillibrand. On December 12, Trump tweeted, "Lightweight Senator Kirsten Gillibrand, a total flunky for Chuck Schumer and someone who would come to my office, begging for campaign contributions not so long ago, and would do anything for them, is now in the ring fighting against Trump. Very disloyal to Bill Comey, of the phony Hillary Clinton investigation, including her 33,000 illegally deleted emails, be given $700,000 for wife's campaign by Clinton puppets during investigation." Getty Images. Roy Moore. On December 23, Trump tweeted, "Remember, the Republicans are 5-0 in congressional races this year. Senate, I said Roy M. would lose in Alabama and supported Big Luther Strange, and Roy lost. Virginia candidate was not a Trumper, and he lost. Good Republican candidates will win big." While Trump did support Luther Strange in the Republican primary, he later endorsed Moore, and campaigned actively for him in December's special election. Gay Images. Anna Wintour. On December 28, Trump tweeted, "Vanity Fair, which looks like it is on its last legs, is bending over backwards and apologizing for the minor hit they took at Crooked H." Anna Wintour, who was all set to be AMB to Court of St. James's